morning from MWC 2025. I'm here together with Simon Gatty Saunt, VP Sales, Europe and Africa at SES. Good morning, how are you?
Very good, and yourself?
Good, thank you. What's new for SES at MWC 2025 and what are the key highlights?
Okay, so number one, it's been a very busy show. We're on day 3 now. What's new for us this year? We've got a number of different products which we're showing on the stand this year. So we've got our M-Power satellite constellation, which is a high-powered medium Earth orbit constellation.
Okay.
We're also this year showcasing our multi-orbit satellite solutions as well, which is orchestrated with a SD-WAN solution to give the best optimal solution for the end user. Yeah.
All right. You just mentioned the multi-orbit orchestration. Would you describe it as a game changer? So we hear a lot about satellite this year at MWC. It's almost as hyped as AI, I would say. So how does SES approach as well and optimize connectivity for example, enterprises and such?
Yeah, so I'll give you some examples in Africa. So we've been providing satellite solutions into Africa for 40 years now. It's our 40th anniversary this year. But of course, things have moved on in terms of the technology over that time. What we're doing today with our partners, and we've got one of our partners is on our stand, Kiva, who used to be called Neuron. So they are a specialist orchestration company that specializes on quality of experience for the end user. So what we do with Kiva is that we package up our different satellite solutions. So we've got our geostationary satellites, our M-Power satellites, and we also now bundle it as well with LEO satellites as well to give the best possible outcome and quality of experience to the end users. So in Africa in particular, we're working very closely with some of the continent's leading telcos and MNOs, enterprise companies. We do a lot of offshore energy off the west coast of Africa and offshore Mozambique as well. And also more and more mines now as well are looking at our type of solutions to give the best possible connectivity solution into those mines.
So this multi-orbit orchestration, you would say, brings the right flexibility for connectivity and let's say a vast, variety of solutions?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are actually teaming it with our Edge AI solutions as well. And what we're finding is that, if I just give mining as an example, that whole business has been for a massive digital transformation over the last few years. There's a lot of AI embedded now in all of the mining sites. That all creates a huge amount of data. And one of the big advantages of our M-Power solution is that when you look at the mining companies, they're sending a lot of data from the mines back to the head office. And this is where the MEO constellation really comes in well. So we really sort of package the SD-WAN solutions around optimizing the right satellite for the right application. So for example, the welfare would go across the LEO, the mission critical applications would go through our MEO solutions, the M-Power, and then normally we now have GEO as a backup in case those two fail.
So the demand actually defines the technology?
Very much so, yes, the demand very much. And it also, the SD-WAN orchestration solutions that we use, orchestrate which is the best satellite to use for any of those applications which are running in real time as well.
Right, very interesting. Digital inclusion remains one of the big challenges in Africa. And we've seen over the last few years that technology still plays a crucial role. Would you say that satellite technology is one of the main pillars to bridge the connectivity gap on the continent?
Absolutely. So SES works on a number of different digital inclusion projects around the world. Our big focus for 2025 is Africa. We're working very closely with the European Commission on a number of different projects around the world at the moment, including Africa. And so we feel that it's very, very important to give the countries in Africa an opportunity to have that kind of connectivity that today just isn't possible because the terrestrial infrastructure, especially on some of the landlocked countries in Africa, is still very limited. So satellite really can bring connectivity to some of those villages for the first time they've ever had internet before. So a lot of focus at the moment is to bridge that divide and to bring as many digital inclusion projects onto the continent as we can.
I mean, digital inclusion will also play a key role in economical growth of many, many countries throughout the continent in Africa. And if you see for enterprises, reliable connectivity is crucial. So how does SES multi-orbit network helps businesses in such case?
Yeah, so you're right. I mean, it's really opening up a whole load of new business opportunities for the local in the countries. So the way that we feel that works with our solutions is that we can offer them, number one, just connectivity. So we often provide connectivity to a cell tower or extended Wi-Fi repeaters, and you can light up a whole village with broadband. But also beyond that, what we're doing is we're demonstrating on our stand our edge AI solutions as well. So we are not only bringing in the connectivity layer, we're also bringing in AI for the first time as well, so that they can, a farmer can see where he gets the best prices at the local, whichever market is in the area, that's offering the best price for his farm materials. So it really does open up a lot of opportunities for a whole wide range of small businesses in these countries.
So it's quite a broad set of solutions what you bring to the table for enterprises, especially.
Absolutely. And what we do is we more and more so today, we're offering a full end-to-end solutions as well. So anything from the cloud solution to the satellite solution to the 4G, 5G towers and extended Wi-Fi as well. And we integrate that all together to give the experience that our customers are demanding.
You briefly mentioned AI. Besides that, we also hear IoT, cloud integration. So those are big topics at the moment. So how does SES tries to leverage these technologies to improve businesses or communities even?
Yeah, so sort of switching from the villages in Africa, I guess, to one of the big main businesses in West Africa, which is the energy business. We're doing a lot of industrial IoT in the offshore space. So most of the oil rigs have thousands of sensors on board, and we collect all that data for our customers on our Edge AI service, which is connected either to an Azure, Oracle, or Google Clouds. And we offer like an express route straight back into the data center. So we're collecting all that data locally and sending it back. That could be seismic data, it could be sensor data on different parts of the oil rig. So yeah, a lot of industrial IoT is becoming more and more popular now.
So the enterprise business is one of your main pillars, we could say?
Very much so, yes. We're not so much in Africa anyway into the consumer broadband type of business, but we are very much operating mainly B2B models, working with either directly the enterprise companies or through some of the continent's leading telcos and MNOs.
All right. Yeah. Interesting. So looking ahead, what's SES vision for the future of satellite connectivity, and what do you think what innovations we can expect over the next 3 years?
Yeah. So we've got a very busy period of time coming up over the next few years. So we are one of the main members of the SpaceRise IRIS-2 consortium, which is providing 3 layers of satellite connectivity to the European Union members. But that's just because of the architecture of how these networks work. You end up getting a global network if we're just providing even if the core mission is just for Europe. So we're going to have a lot of new M-Power bandwidth in the medium Earth orbit over Africa. So that's one thing we're focusing on building out. We're also focusing on making it easier for the end user to adopt our technology as well. We're part of the MEF standards as well. So what that means is that our technology integrates very nicely into the MNO and telcos technology, and we're going to see more and more of that adoption in the years to come as well. So, but it's a very easy, frictionless technology to use that integrates nicely in with everything else.
So exciting times ahead.
Very much so, yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was TechAfrica News from MWC 2025. You can find more on techafricanews.com.